Teams for Sunday's Gauteng Cup in Tshwane took time out today to conduct a coaching clinic for Atteridgeville's youngsters. Sundowns, SuperSport United, Angola's Petro de Atletico and Mozambique's Club Ferroviario sent representatives to the clinic, which is part of the competition's social responsibility.
The 300 or so young boys and girls who attended the coaching clinic at Atteridgeville Super Stadium experienced a small taste of things to come on the weekend. The Gauteng Cup 2006, dubbed Holoma Champions, promises to be a fun-filled day. Former Bafana captain and now on the Sundowns coaching staff, Neil Tovey, is one man who has bought into the idea and took time off to take the young boys and girls through their paces.
Obviously, with every competition and Gauteng Provincial government would like to put a little bit back into the community, and it's important that we realise that. And it's not just about the cup on Sunday, it's about putting back into the community, which they have in the form of facilities, both here at Atteridgeville and at Atchimpichi, which we're here. So it's great to get the youngsters to come out and enjoy the occasion and to coach by coaches that they never usually get coached by.
Yes, it's very important because I have one academy of soccer in my country, Cape Verde, and it's the same work we are doing. Try to have better men and better players in the future.
I think the most basic thing was to get the community around the whole project that's going to take place on Sunday, and basically to give the youngsters a chance to get coaching from different levels.
The Gauteng Cup is aligned with the long-term strategy of the Gauteng Provincial government, which is to continuously reinforce the claim that Gauteng is truly the home of champions. The Gauteng Cup is a 3-game, 4-team tournament involving Mamelodi Sundowns, SuperSport United, Angolan side Petro de Atletico, and from Mozambique, Club Ferroviario.
So Southern African teams getting together for the Gauteng Cup. You can see that live on SuperSport 3 and 8 on Sunday at 9:45 in the morning. Your football starts early, Sundowns versus Ferroviario, and then the semi-final 2, SuperSport United against Atletico. And then the final will play at 3:45 on Sunday, still on SuperSport 3 and SuperSport 8. The football now was the big Pretoria derby in Atteridgeville as Mamelodi Sundowns took on rival SuperSport United in the inaugural Gauteng Cup. It was a tense affair as the teams battled it out for the cup and bragging rights in wet conditions at the Super Stadium.
The inaugural Gauteng Cup kicked off on Sunday with the Brazilians Mamelodi Sundowns taking on Ferroviario from Mozambique in the first match at the Super Stadium at Atteridgeville. It was a highly entertaining game, but the match ended in a 2-2 stalemate as the teams headed for a penalty shootout. The shootout came down to the last penalty when Mashia needed to score a sudden death penalty to ensure that Ferroviario advanced to the final. Unfortunately, he missed the target completely to give Sundowns a 6-5 victory on penalties and a place in the final against either Pretoria rival SuperSport United or Angola's Atletico Petroleus de Luanda. The pressure was on Matatsansa to perform after Sundowns had advanced to the finals. Standing coach Thomas Marichage's men started off very well. A brilliantly executed header from Matopa giving SuperSport United the lead after just 6 minutes. And the Matopa goal proved to be a crucial goal as it turned out to be the Pretoria team that held on for a 1-0 victory and a place in the final against fierce Pretoria rivals Sundowns. The Pretoria derby provided a fitting final as both teams deservedly won their semi-final matches at the Super Stadium in Atteridgeville. The final started off at a frantic pace as Sundowns looked to stamp their authority on the match. The pressure definitely paid off as skipper David Kannemeyer slotted home his second goal of the Gauteng Cup. Kannemeyer struck a superb free kick from the edge of the big box, beating the SuperSport United keeper Lance Nieuwenhuis to give the Brazilians the lead. As the rain came down, so did the time run out for SuperSport as they tried hard to get the equalizer. But it was not to be as Mamelodi Sundowns claimed the Gauteng Cup and the bragging rights until next time the teams meet.
Definitely, I just want to thank the supporters and thank my teammates, and I think at the end of the day we did well for ourselves.
So Mamelodi Sundowns are the 2006 Gauteng Cup champions.
There it is. This is what happened at the inaugural Gauteng Cup. Sundowns against Ferroviário 2-2 draw, and then Sundowns went on to win 6-5 with penalties. And in semi-final 2, Super Sport United beating Petro Atletico. So in the final, Sundowns squared it off with Super Sport, and Sundowns came out victorious by 1-0. At the A1 Grand Prix in Durban, a last-minute maneuver from Dutch driver yours. Soccer 2 Pretoria team, Super Sport United and Mamelodi Sundowns, will be taking part in the inaugural Gauteng Cup, which will take place on Sunday at the Super Stadium in Atteridgeville, west of Pretoria. The teams will lock horns against 2 other invited teams from Africa, namely Petro de Atletico from Angola and Club Ferroviário from Mozambique.
Gauteng Provincial Government will be staging the inaugural Gauteng Cup, a one-day event that is bound to make a lasting impression. The Super Stadium in Atteridgeville will be the battleground to see which team will be crowned the very first Gauteng Cup champions in the format of a 3-game, 4-team tournament comprising 2 semi-finals and a final. The contest provides an opportunity for those not serving national duty at AFCON to test their skills against some international competition and, of course, to ensure that they keep match fit in the interim. SuperSport United and Mamelodi Sundowns will be flying the flag for South Africa, with the 2 visiting teams of Petro de Atletico from Angola and Mozambican club Ferroviário completing the lineup.
We are thrilled to be able to partner this prestigious event in our province and also with champions and also with our neighboring countries. We view this inaugural event as an occasion which will grow from strength to strength and possibly will prosper over the next coming years. The Gauteng Cup is aligned with our long-term strategy in positioning Gauteng as the preferred home of competitive sport and the home of champions. This event presents the Gauteng Provincial Government with a perfect opportunity to confirm our support and encouragement for local development of sport, and in particular football.
The day promises to provide entertainment for the whole family, but if you aren't in the mood to venture out, there'll be extensive coverage right here on your Channel of Champions this coming Sunday, live from the venue.
So there you have it, the once-off matches taking place on Sunday. The Gauteng Cup semi-final 1 live, 9:45, 12:15. You can see the second semi-final, and then the final should be at 15:45. SuperSport 3 and 8 on Sunday. The Football Association and England coach Sven-Göran Eriksson put on a united front at a news conference at the FA's headquarters in London after it had been announced that the Swede would vacate his office after this year's World Cup. This came after a newspaper revealed that